What if I told you that the stars above, the ground beneath your feet, and even the person sitting next to you might just be lines of code in a hyper-advanced computer simulation? Sounds wild, right? But it's a hypothesis that some of the greatest minds in science and philosophy have seriously considered. And no, this isn't just another sci-fi movie plot, it's a theory with roots in ancient philosophy and modern quantum physics. If you think the idea of living in a simulated universe is too far-fetched, buckle up as we unravel this enigma that might just shake the foundation of everything you think you know. The ancient origins of simulation. Let's start at the beginning because this idea isn't new. The notion that our reality might be an illusion dates back thousands of years. The simulation hypothesis in ancient philosophy. Ancient Greek philosopher Plato, around 2,400 years ago, proposed the allegory of the cave. Picture this. Prisoners are chained inside a dark cave, facing a blank wall. Behind them, a fire burns, casting shadows of objects onto the wall. To the prisoners, those shadows are their entire reality. They don't know about the real objects causing the shadows or the world outside the cave. Now think about it, what if our entire universe is just shadows on a wall, projected by a higher dimensional fire we can't perceive? Similarly, in ancient China, Zhuangzi posed a haunting question. If you dream you're a butterfly and wake up as a man, how do you know which is real? What if life itself is just one big dream or simulation? These ancient thinkers didn't have quantum physics or computer science, but they were onto something profound. The Matrix analogy. Fast forward to modern times, and we have the Matrix, which popularized the idea of simulated worlds. But here's the kicker. The Matrix isn't just entertainment, it's a philosophical allegory. The story of humans unknowingly trapped in a simulated reality mirrors the questions philosophers like René Descartes asked centuries ago. How do we know our senses aren't deceiving us? Could our entire perception of the world be manipulated? The argument from design. Look around. Everything in the universe, from the elegance of mathematical equations to the complex design of DNA, appears unbelievably precise. The laws of physics, the speed of light, the force of gravity, they're all fine-tuned to allow life to exist. It's as if someone or something designed the universe with intention. Could this designer be a programmer? After all, when we create video games or virtual worlds, we also fine-tune their rules and mechanics. Modern scientific arguments. Now let's dive into the science, because this theory isn't just philosophical, it's backed by some mind-boggling scientific ideas. The limits of physics. Quantum mechanics, the science of the very small, behaves in ways that defy common sense. Particles exist in multiple states at once until observed, a phenomenon known as superposition. Even weirder, particles separated by vast distances can instantaneously affect each other's behavior, something Einstein called spooky action at a distance. It's as if the universe only renders reality when someone is watching. Much like how a video game only loads the parts of the map you're exploring. Could this be evidence of an underlying code running the show? The Fermi paradox and simulation argument. The Fermi paradox asks a simple question: where is everybody? The universe is billions of years old and contains countless planets, so why haven't we found evidence of alien civilizations? One possible answer: we're in a simulation, and the programmers didn't bother to simulate other intelligent life. After all, why waste processing power simulating millions of alien worlds when a single human civilization is enough to run the experiment? Technological feasibility. Think about the trajectory of our own technology. Just a few decades ago, video games were simple 2D pixels. Today, we have hyper-realistic simulations and virtual reality. Imagine where we'll be in 100 or 1,000 years. If humanity survives long enough, we could create simulations so advanced that the characters inside them wouldn't know they're not real. If we could do it, why assume we're the first? Maybe we're living in a simulation created by a far more advanced civilization, a cosmic version of The Sims. Philosophical perspectives. This isn't just a scientific debate, it's a philosophical one that challenges our most fundamental beliefs. The nature of reality. What is reality, anyway? Is it what we can touch, see, and hear, or is it something deeper? If we're in a simulation, then everything we perceive as real is just an illusion, a digital construct designed to feel authentic. This raises unsettling questions. If this isn't real, what lies beyond the simulation, and who or what is running it? Implications for free will. If our universe is programmed, are we truly making our own decisions? Or are our thoughts and actions dictated by algorithms? Imagine playing a video game. Your character feels alive, but every move they make is predetermined by the game's code. What if we're the same? Does that mean free will is an illusion? It's a sobering thought. The meaning of life. Here's the big existential question. If we're just code, does life have any meaning? Some argue that meaning doesn't have to come from an external source, it can come from within. Whether we're real or simulated, our experiences, emotions, and relationships still feel authentic. And maybe that's enough. Potential evidence and tests. So, how do we prove or disprove this theory? Scientists and philosophers have proposed several intriguing ideas. The search for anomalies. Ever had a moment of déjà vu? Or noticed a bizarre coincidence that felt too strange to be random? Some believe these could be glitches in the simulation, like when a video game bugs out. Another example is the Mandela effect, where large groups of people remember historical events differently than recorded history. Are these signs of the simulation faltering? Quantum experiments. The double-slit experiment is one of the weirdest phenomena in physics. When particles are observed, they behave differently than when they're not. It's almost as if the universe is aware of being watched. If that doesn't scream simulation, what does? Artificial intelligence. Here's a wild thought. What if AI could help us figure out if we're in a simulation? Imagine creating an AI so advanced that it begins questioning its own existence. If AI characters in our simulations can become self-aware, maybe we're self-aware characters in someone else's simulation. Talk about existential dread. Let's bring this mind-bending journey to a close. The unknowable nature of reality. The truth is, we may never know for sure if we're in a simulation, and maybe that's by design. If the creators wanted us to figure it out, wouldn't they have left clearer clues? Or maybe we're not ready for the answers yet. The importance of open-mindedness. Whether or not the simulation hypothesis is true, it challenges us to think deeply about the nature of existence. It forces us to question everything we take for granted, from the ground beneath our feet to the stars above. The future of our understanding. With advancements in technology, who knows what we'll discover in the coming decades? Maybe we'll build our own simulations and uncover clues about our existence in the process. Or maybe we'll just keep wondering, forever trapped in this cosmic mystery. So, what do you think? Are we living in a simulation, or is this just a fascinating thought experiment? Let us know your theories in the comments, and don't forget, whether real or simulated, your experience still matters. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share this video with fellow space enthusiasts. Your support helps us continue exploring the wonders of the universe. Be sure to subscribe to SPACEEFIED and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on our latest discoveries. Dive deeper into the mysteries of space by checking out our other videos, and let's keep the adventure going on together.